Где лифт? Где лифт? Поехали. Почему наверху? А может наверху есть? Я просто не заметил. Экспресс. Да не, вроде нет.
I am curious about the helmet you always wear, Tally. Does it contain technical augmentation systems?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
I suppose that makes it more likely you will return from your pilgrimage then. You are only truly safe on your flotilla.
Да. Привет, Мокерс. Так, где там системка? Вот эта зелененькая. С нами никто болтать больше не будет. Журналистов никаких нет. Вроде нет. Так. Жилые сектора. О, погодите, нет. Нет. Давайте к интенданту заглянем. Может, у него там есть что-нибудь. Броня какая-нибудь или улучшение для Лиары. Привет. Так. Пистолет, да, сравнить. Шепард, Лиара. Можно еще один взять и Лиаре его дать. А все, больше ничего нет. А, дробовик. Дробовик Италии отдадим. А может Армагеддон надо было ей дать? Ну ладно. ГГ сдох? Нет, ГГ работает. Или сайт сдох ГГ. Я просто вроде заходил. Нифига точность у дробовика неплохая такая. Больше, чем у пистолета. 91. Может, для пистолета это нормально, конечно. Нет, погодите, мы продадим это. Надо опять догнать. 9999, 999. А, то есть сайт не работает. Плеер, наверное, работает с СК2 должен. Попробуй там. В разделе РПГ мой стрим есть. Давайте к рынкам, да. Посмотрим. Фанат наш там есть. Сомневаюсь, на самом деле. Да, мы же его прогнали. Я его обидел. Он расплакался и убежал. Да. Что? Чарльз Сарацино.
Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
Cram, Your Honor. What's this riot about?
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
You're marking the end of the First Contact War with a protest?
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
I thought the lesson of the First Contact War was that there's other life in the galaxy, and they have opinions too.
Perhaps so, Commander. But if aliens feel free to express their opinions at gunpoint, why shouldn't we?
What happened at the mass relay was a misunderstanding. If you saw a child about to touch a gun, wouldn't you stop them?
I'd pull them away, yes. I wouldn't shoot them dead.
Ну да, турианцы переборщили тогда, конечно.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences. Politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
That is not unreasonable, but some of the things these people are saying sound a bit bigoted.
Да.
Excuse me, I don't believe human politics are any of your business.
What the Alliance does affects everyone around it.
We live in this galaxy, Mr. Saraceno. We can't pretend that what we do affects no one else.
No, of course not. My apologies. I only meant to point out that other species have no right to interfere in Alliance politics.
Поддерживаю поборников. Поборников. Это как? То есть их поддерживаю? Не, я их не поддерживаю.
Sorry. I believe we need to work peacefully with other races.
We've heard that before in human history. Well-meaning naivete leads to declarations of peace in our time. We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. I don't suppose I could convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy. The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
Не. Я поддерживать его точно не буду.
The occupation of Shanxi couldn't happen again. We weren't even sure there were aliens to garrison against back then.
It's still a powerful symbol, Commander. Shanxi is the only human territory ever occupied by an alien species.
You have the right to your opinion, Mr. Saraceno. But with all due respect, I disagree with it.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process, at least. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you.
Эх. Не голосуйте за эту фигню. За терраформу. Так. Не туда. Я промазал. Немножечко. Не в ту сторону побежали. Ладно, капитан Андерсон. Ты где? Еще один.
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
Мы встречались? Я, кажется, где-то тебя видел.
It's Commander, actually. What do you want?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy.
У
My name is
турианцев
Elias
лучше.
Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
Don't try to sell me on this. Just tell me what you want.
I need you to buy a mental stimulant for me. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
Не.
What is this stimulant exactly?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
Так ты наркоман.
If you know the monthly limits, why did you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
Is your assistant incompetent, or just inexperienced?
Worse, he's an alien sympathizer. My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Да, ты наркоман обычный.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
Ну, ты проиграл.
I don't see all the top negotiators soliciting help to go over the legal limit, Keeler.
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treated.
No
Наркоман.
trade negotiation is worth ruining your life for. Let it go and get help.
You don't understand! Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I
Наркоман.
don't know anymore.
Ужас.
I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
Правильно сделали. Тут все Доран танцует. Рита. О, капитан.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
They pulled me off the mission. Just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
Водка лечить, ага. То есть с наркоманией на алкоголизм. Ну, вообще класс.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
Вы чё? Ты чё? Андерсон,
If you
не.
steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That is a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
There's got to be a better way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The Ambassador will not forgive this, Captain. You will be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
Ну, даже не знаю. А если в центр управления он проберется, то просто... Чё, в кутузке отсидит, да, какое-то время? Лет 10-20, да? А если к Удине послать, то это... Ну, не знаю. Пусть сам решает.
It's your call, Captain.
I'll break into the Ambassador's office. He made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Да, готов.
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Он сам Удину выбрал. Ну да, думаю. У меня был так, 60% на Удину и 40% на Центр безопасности. Так, жилые сектора, СБЦ. Да, Удин у меня тоже раздражает. Просто, не знаю, может в какой-то степени более рискованно его туда посылать. Не в плане, что его поймают. С Удиной-то он справится без проблем. Что?
New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for Exogeny. Exogeny stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Чё за вранье? Good Game лежит, главное не обновлять СК-2. А, то есть и плеер, да, лежит? Ну вот печаль. Ну ладно, придется в записи кому-то смотреть. Ну или на Твиче. Твич вроде нормально работает. Рестрим туда идет, так что... Ведь идет? Вроде идет.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Прикольная штука такая. О, Удина.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Прям в нос. Так, полетели, полетели, полетели.
Get us out of here, Joker. Now.
Валим отсюда. На Айлу слетим. Прошел Mass Effect и ГГЛёк. Ну сегодня я думаю все, я тоже проеду. Все. Мы вне закона. И чё, можно с кем-нибудь поговорить по этому поводу? Джокер.
Oh, damn it, no sign of pursuit? I was hoping the council would send some ships after us. I was looking forward to putting the Normandy through her paces. Figured I'd get to see what this ship can really do.
I want to ask you some questions.
Sure, Commander, fire away.
Sure.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya. I'll be okay, Commander. Just need some time. I'll be okay, Commander. Just need some time.
Плохо поговорили, где там сейф? Не. Черт. Я дурацкий вариант выбрал. Ну-ка. А, то есть нам просто на корабль зайти, да? Кого мирному атому скормил? Ага, мирный атом. Если ты про Вермайер, то там Эшли погибла. Так, приехали. Привет, Сергей. Да, все точнее... Не, с исследованием на самом деле уже закончили. Так, это было. Ладно. На это еще раз посмотреть можно. Надеюсь, что-нибудь ему там сломал. Дедосит опять Good Game, да? Коленку. Это трудный выбор на самом деле. Кого выбрал, того и выбрал. А как насчет ЛБЗ? Я, может, завтра постримлю. В понедельник будет второй Mass Effect. Ну, сегодня мы точно пройдем первую часть. Тут уже без вариантов.
Oh, damn it, no sign of pursuit? I was hoping the council would send some ships after us.
Да, я тоже, кстати, надеялся.
Figured I get to see what this ship can really do.
Saren's still out there. Maybe we'll get a chance to play hide and seek with Sovereign.
You know, it doesn't seem like much fun when you say it, Commander. So you need something?
I have to go.
Вот ради этого я перезагружался. От этих ЛБЗ, на самом деле, они бесконечны, их когда угодно можно делать. Так что спешить вообще некуда. Кайден.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
We're all in for the duration. You can count on everyone to do that.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Input? We're fighting giant machines from outside the galaxy. Should I be afraid of them? Commander?
Понятно, ничего нового нет. Тогда сразу летим на Элус. Ни с кем разговаривать не будем. Зачем? ЛБЗ? Да это в другой игре. Так. Ил. Пространство Пангеи. Убежище. Погнали. Нам покажут Мюррели. Так, Зафе. Относительно небольшой водородно-гелиевый газовый гигант на экваториальной орбите расположено несколько неплотных колец, состоящих из обломков. Спектральный анализ показал их искусственное происхождение. Возможно, это обломки станции по добыче гелия-3, которая находилась на Зафе. Агетотон. Планета с чудовищным атмосферным давлением. Каким таким? 84 земных атмосферных давлений. Нифига себе. Атмосфера содержит двуокись углерода и этан. Поверхность, температура которой чрезвычайно высока, состоит в основном из серы и залежей золота. Тяготение на поверхности имеет комфортное значение 1G. Ну, на поверхности, да, но атмосферное давление, да. Очень-очень. Высокое. Да? Ну да. В нескольких районах обнаружены обломки, которые могут являться фрагментами рухнувшей протеанской колонии аэростата. Исходя из площади, на которой были найдены обломки, вероятнее всего население колонии превышало 100 тысяч. Все, Ил. Вот, приземляемся, да? Во времена Золотой эпохи протеанской цивилизации Ил представлял собой покрытую зеленью планету, на которой повсюду возвышались башни и арки изумительных городов. Неизвестная сила опустошила Ил, превратив поверхность планеты в подобие ржавчины. В атмосфере обнаружено высокое количество кислорода. На темной стороне бушуют пожары, предположительно вызванные ударами молний. Это свидетельствует о том, что, возможно, все имевшие дыхательную систему существа вымерли. Тяготение на поверхности составляет комфортное значение 1,17G. Приземлиться. Маякнешь, когда танки будешь стримить. Когда стрим появится, тогда я буду стримить. О, Ляра.
Shepard, may I speak with you?
Хорошо, что пришла.
I was just thinking about you.
I have been thinking about you too, and what we are about to face. I do not know what is going to happen on Ilos. I hope we will stop Saren, of course, but part of me fears we are already too late. There is something I must tell you, in case we fail.
Какие такие виллы? Какие виллы? Я не понимаю.
We're not going to fail. I promise.
Please, I am not looking for comfort. Saren might already have the conduit. It is time to be completely honest with each other. These could be our last moments together. Our last chance to show each other how we feel.
Ага.
I want this to be special.
I want this, Liara. I do. But are you sure you're ready?
I have never been more sure of anything in my life. Will you join with me, Shepard? Let our bodies and minds unite.
Такая музыка прям нагнетающая. Да. Да.
I thought you'd never ask.
Ну, погнали. Лярочка. Мы сделали это.
By the goddess. That was incredible, Shepard.
You were incredible.
5 minutes ETA to the Mu relay.
О, вовремя.
I had better go. Duty calls. You would not want to keep Joker waiting. Shepard, whatever happens on Ilos, I just wanted to say thank you for everything.
Ну, плеер вроде как все еще идет. Так его нельзя перезапускать. Как и сайт, соответственно. Это есть Mu ретранслятор, который нам нужен был, да? Все, он нас отправил на Ил. Кеты. Они нас не должны увидеть.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange
У них окон нету.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone.
Паника, паника.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
I can do it. Давай, Джокер.
I can do it.
Gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
Погнали. Геты. Это протеанцы? Красавцы. Ага, Сарен. Сюрприз. Ну ты снайпер, Джокер. Попал. Ну да, сервак, что вещает живой. Главное не перезагружать, и все.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We will have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Как-то не удалось сохраниться. Вот они, протайни, да? По крайней мере, статуи какие-то непонятные. Еще больше на хасков похоже. Слышь ты, я тоже так могу. Ляра, ты что творишь? Ляра. Геты-солдаты. Мочи их. Ладно, погнали. Еще. Давайте еще мне. Ой, шагающий танк. Упс. Блин, Тали, ну что ты творишь-то, а? Два раза померла на ровном месте. Ой. Нос чешется. Ну да, на Твиче пусть сидит. На Твиче. Тоже нормальный. Так, мы куда идем-то? Подождите. А вниз-то зачем? Только Гетто убить? Который засел тут. Противный Гет. Так, карта. Что там внизу? Мокриш только что момент был. Джокер был без кепки в ролике. Привет, Мокриш. Ну да, я тоже это заметил. Без кепки сидел. Важный момент был. И он решил ее снять. Может, мешалось бы. Тут артефакты были, пришлось через консоль шейдер выключать, а у меня нормально. То есть вот здесь прям у меня вроде все нормально. По крайней мере, пока никаких артефактов не видно. Так, это закрыто. Куда вообще идти? Вроде как вниз. То есть в любом случае идти вниз, да? Или подождите. Еще можно вот так пройти. Даже не знаю. Уходил темного рыцаря смотреть. Зачем? Так, а крестик это лифт. Ладно, идем вниз, в общем. Смотрим, что внизу. Надо все тут облазить. На самом деле. Противные геты. Ой, не то. А у нас еще левел-ап, кстати. Барьер второго уровня, отлично. Так, так. Первая помощь. Черт, тут много гетов. Модельки были черные, что у врагов, что у своих. Я же у мамы тугодум, я думал, что у меня одного ГГ откинулся. Не. Есть твич на этот момент, когда Good Game вдруг шалит. Или вдруг шалит. Тыдыщ, и упали. Переработать, переработать. Мне не жалко. У Нигеля много, можно все автоматом взламывать. То же самое на вершине 15. Не, у меня артефактов никаких не было. К счастью. Так, даже как-то... Кто-то что-то взорвал. А, вот здесь лесенка была. Ладно, тогда мы идем дальше. Потом понял, что на Twitch, что ли, можно идти. Twitch тоже нормально. Просто жалко, что ГГ упал. Куда нам вообще надо? Внутренний двор, лифт. На самом деле недолго нам осталось, я так понимаю. Может, часик-полтора. Версия из Ориджина. А у меня есть версия из Ориджина и Стима. А это пиратская. То есть у меня есть 2 лицензии в Стиме и в Ориджине, а играю на пиратской. Здорово, да? О. То же самое со вторым Mass Effect'ом. Слушайте, а ну, хорош прыгать. И ты хорош прыгать. Ой, перегрев. Пдыщ. На тебе. Забраться. Забраться. Как забраться-то? Написано забраться, а как забраться? А, е. Ну тогда, может, парни починили этот баг. Я на самом деле, у меня и же и на лицензионной я тоже играл. Там нормально все было. То есть у меня никаких проблем не было с графикой. Ладно, откроем. Ага, едем наверх. Я так с Bulletstorm сделал. Сначала купил, потом пирату скачал и прошел. Чтобы все типа по-честному было, да? Я вторую тоже буду пиратку играть. У меня Origin не хочет скачивать ничего. Почему-то. А в стимовской версии нету дополнений многих. Вот в третьем у меня все есть. В третьем можно нормально играть. Плюс, кстати, в третьем я, по-моему, те дополнения 3, которые вышли после выхода игры, я их и не проходил, так что... Там Цитадель, Омега, что-то еще есть. Левиафан, по-моему. Games for Windows Live. Так его же убрали. С чего только можно было убрать? Наверное. Естественно, мы придумаем. Что за дурацкое высказывание, утверждение. Пункт ремонта с шагающим танком. Так, Прайм это плохо. Щиты. Деформация. Ладно, сингулярность. Так, Прайма добили. Еще разрушитель есть. Так, вставай, Ляра, ты чё? Разлеглась, халявщица. Давай, ты умрешь? Сколько у него там здоровья? Наконец-то. Ужас. С резидента не убрали. Угадай, как я играл. В пиратку, наверное. Так, что-то прилетело. Пункт ремонта. Черт, надо было его отремонтировать. Надо было обоих отремонтировать. Они за нас всю грязную работу сделали. Черт. Хакай консоли, тебе танки помогут. Поздняк. Я уже все сам разрулил. Чтобы консоли хакнуть, надо было к ним подбегать. Да, уже не важно. 4 танка, да, тут бы разобрали все нафиг. На раз-два. О. Армированный ящик. Не, наверное, а точно. Иногда пиратки лучше, но чаще, конечно, хуже. О, чё?
Saren already has a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it. Then we're just walking into a trap.
That is a chance we will have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Чё за фигня?
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It is probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we cannot understand it.
Я понимаю.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Of course. Between the beacons and the cipher, an understanding of the Prothean language would have been transferred into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge. Inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
Непонятно.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped.
По пираткам игры и выбираешь? Ты сначала пиратку скачиваешь, смотришь, как она, да? Как игра, стоит ее покупать или нет? Ну или продолжать играть на халяву. ГГ ужил? Ненадолго, мне так кажется. Но можно попробовать. Посмотреть. Еще один лифт. Любят британе лифты строить. Нет, чтобы какой-нибудь телепортатор сделать. Нажал на кнопочку и все, ты в другом конце города. Не, надо ехать на лифте. Приехали. Только непонятно куда. Ага. А, погодите. Мы приехали обратно. То есть мы открыли дверь? Мы ведь ее открыли? Или мы ее не открыли? Да уж. Стрёмные подземелья.
I have spent my life studying the Protheans, but I never dreamed I would discover anything like this.
Добро пожаловать.
This bunker might have been the last refuge of their entire species. Just imagine what mysteries it might hold. Imagine what secrets it might reveal.
Да, ну нам...
Please, try to remember why we're here. Saren, the conduit, the fate of the entire known galaxy.
Да уж.
I am sorry. I was swept up in the moment. I just hope we have the opportunity to study this place in detail after this is done.
Вряд ли.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. They must have been in too much of a hurry.
Or we just have yet to run into it.
Да, мне тоже так кажется. Так, мы ничего не пропустили? Такая прям длинная. Длинный туннель. И вот сюда куда-то можно зайти.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
Может,
They
капсулы?
look like stasis pods.
Ah.
The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing. Something must have gone wrong. This bunker became their tomb. The pods are dead as well as anyone inside.
All of them? There must be hundreds of those
Да
pods.
больше.
What was Saren expecting to find here? There's nothing left but corpses.
Надолго? Что надолго? Прохождение? Да прям надолго. Мака, ты что творишь? Мы его теряем. Что, опять ГГ начал глючить? Недолго он прожил. А закрыто. Тут что-то вроде силового поля.
What is happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush!
I do not think Saren is behind this.
Нас кто-то остановил. Силовыми полями. Кто же это мог быть? Опять лифт. Да что же вы будете делать? Ой.
I have studied the Protheans for decades, but I have never felt this sense of foreboding. What will we find down there?
Что?
Whatever we find, be cautious. If this were simply an automated trap, Saren would have triggered it as well.
Страж.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
От которых толку вообще
Looks
не
like
было.
some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
This is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Кто ты такой?
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did.
Как же его
The
понять?
Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government. as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
Сюрприз. Цитадель. Цитадель — это и есть ретранслятор, через который жницы прилетят. Офигеть.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers.
Якобы мирных.
The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
Когда слишком поздно.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
If he turns on the relay, the Reapers can wipe out the Council and the Citadel fleet in one fell swoop.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
The war was lost. If you had surrendered, they might have let you live.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life. Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
How did you survive?
I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning, a way to break the cycle forever, and they knew the Keepers were the key.
I still don't understand what's going on here. Why is Saren trying to find the conduit?
The conduit gives him access to the Citadel and the Keepers. The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Повезло. Пока так бы они раньше пришли.
Saren must have some plan to undo everything you did.
The one you call Saren will use the conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Может.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit. Follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion.
Но не
But this time
получилось.
the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
То есть даже неизвестно, может он 1000 лет уже пытается все это сделать. Непонятно. Когда они, жнецы, должны были нападать? Неизвестно.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the Conduit to gain access to the Citadel.